Hi Scorpio, welcome to Eyes on Luna. This is your love life tarot reading for 17. I'm going to make two sessions, first for a couple or you in relationship, and the second part is for single Scorpio. For those of you who just joined the channel, please excuse English because English is not my first language, okay? Okay, this is for you, Scorpio. I got a flu, but I need to make this video. I'm sorry if I'm coughing in the middle of the reading, okay? Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm going to put the time caps in the description, so if you want to ask this shuffle stuff and you want to go direct, if you are single, want to go direct to your reading, okay? Just go to the time. Yes, I need to wait until the card is really ready. Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising, by the way. Looks like some of you, maybe for some of you, lately been a bit tense and exhausted. Maybe there is some something, okay, that you were carry on your shoulders, and you really want to release those burden out. Maybe or maybe in the beginning of this month you were feeling a bit not weak, not down, but a little bit low, okay? But you were like, feel at ease, okay? Feel at ease because you're not fighting out, you're not keeping it, keep things for yourself, okay? I see that you were starting to share your stuff, okay? Yeah, I see that you are come out from your insecurities this month. I see that you have that energy, like you break through, okay? You break through from something that holding you, okay? Something that holding you. You're no longer isolated yourself. You were like, find the lights, okay? Maybe some of you just got some clarity, some enlightenment, and then you feel like you were breaking through. You were break through something, maybe some problem from the past, okay? Because maybe you think that someone that you were dealing with, okay, maybe they are like, they are trying to offer control you, or to make you do what they want, but what they promise is not they cannot keep their promise, and it makes you feel like, no, I cannot, I don't want to stick with with your promises. I don't know if it's oh, I'm sorry. And they want, you are dealing with somebody, like maybe you are dealing with an with a fire sign, maybe, or maybe you are dealing with somebody that, like, you know who doesn't want to face something, like they cannot deal with some hard situation, like they are like, when things get rough, they get away from it, but they want to control, they want to have the control. Okay, they want you to do what they want. Okay, but you're not giving it. And maybe they were like, make you feel like being left alone in the past. Okay, maybe in the past few months, maybe. Yeah, maybe some of you, um, or maybe some of you is dealing with another water sign, maybe Cancer, I don't know. But you see that this relationship is, um not going anywhere. Okay, not going for some Scorpio. Okay, for some Scorpio, maybe you think that your relationship is not going anywhere because you are dealing with someone that over control you, or maybe someone who, like, come and go as they like, and you are like, you don't want to, like, you maybe, for some Scorpio, you are trying to fix the relationship. Okay, to find the way to find a way to fix the relationship. Maybe you give some effort, but you don't see that they did the same. They only want to they just want to do what they want to do, but they don't want to do what you want them to do, that kind of thing. They Yeah, and they they think that you're not appreciated what they do to you. They think that they do a lot to you. They think that they give everything to you. They feel like you're not appreciated what they have done to you. Okay, and they want to be appreciated. They want you to to uh to obey them, to do what they want. Okay, and maybe, okay, maybe you've been away. Maybe there are some breaks. Okay, because, like, both of you is stuck. What I see from this card is both of you seems like stuck in the, like, maybe you're not uh, communicate with them. Maybe you are not. Uh, maybe you separate, but still not taking a decision. Maybe you still thinking like, if this relationship, uh, if you and your partner can save this relationship, but you feel like there are too much burden, too much, it's too complicated, and they they are, it's like you blaming each other. Okay, it seems like you blaming each other for what happening between both of you. And like they don't want to give you another chance. They they cannot forgive you, or they don't want to make a move, and they just like, you know, like um I'm sorry. If maybe some Scorpio dealing with the third party stuff, okay, there's party relationship. Um, and maybe your if you are dealing with, if probably some of you Scorpio, okay, not all of you, if you are having other person, okay, and then you probably some of you, you cannot, like you still can decide, okay, which person that you want to be. You still cannot decide it, to maybe if you are in relationship, okay, maybe you don't know which one that you want to choose, okay, um and maybe you uh you still cannot like choosing which one, okay, and then they the one that you are dealing with, the other person, feeling, they give up on waiting for you to pick them, because you keep them hanging like that, and then they just like maybe they just leaving you, okay, or maybe you are the one who leave them. What I see, probably you are dealing with the with an air, no, with the fire sign. Maybe we're dealing with fire sign, Cancer, Aries, probably. But for some, but for some, but for some Scorpio, I think you have this problem um with your with your partner. It's like maybe you are in relationship, but you feel like a bit distant with your partner, okay, um yeah, and you still like don't know what to choose, okay, you still don't know what to choose, and they still, both of these people, okay, if you are dealing with two people, both of them, uh, yeah, it's like confusion. There's a lot of confusion, okay, um like you need to make a decision here, Scorpio. Maybe some of you, okay, maybe some of you are thinking of leaving your marriage, but maybe some of you are leaving that person, and uh, and trying to fix your marriage, okay, for some of you, because I see that you are feeling your breakthrough, but you're not totally get through, okay, you still like, maybe you're no longer wait for the person, okay, no matter, I don't know, either it is your current partner or the other person that you are dealing with, okay, for some Scorpio, okay, not all Scorpio having another person, but maybe for some of you, you are thinking about leaving the the current relationship, but some of you is leaving the other person to be with your current partner, but you are still like, you are still you are still um like still waiting for them, for this person who walk away from your relationship, because you know, but I see they still, they want you, okay, but they want you to have a decision. They want you to pick them, but you kind of like indecisive, sometimes you feel like you want to be with them, but you know you have that confusion. What is this? Yeah, you still you still not sure, okay? You're still not sure about your relationship. For some Scorpio, okay? Maybe you're not having that third party relationship, but maybe you see that um that you've been in the relationship that not going anywhere, okay? And maybe you feeling like they're come and go, and then, you know, and you feel like at some point they just just don't, you know, uh, not be there for you, and you feeling like you are uh being left behind. But you get through from all of those feeling. You break through from your isolation, self restriction, okay? But you are not completely can move on. You are trying to fix the situation, okay? You are trying to fix the situation, and you have to, you know you have to really, like, you got to make to be strong to um make this this decision, okay? um because two, three, okay, there's, yeah, they they want you, okay? If you're dealing with two people, both of them want you to be with them, okay? But now it's like the other, maybe maybe one of them doesn't know about the situation, okay? And they want you to pick them, and the other one, it doesn't know, but because maybe uh your current partner is busy with something else, okay? So they're not really realize what's going on, okay? Because maybe you both a bit distant, together but a bit together but distant, okay? And that is why maybe you let someone else came into, get into your life, and then you were trapped in that situation. But you are now in the for some of you, probably you were walking away from that situation, that third party situation, uh, and want to choose your partner. But some of you, probably you want to walk away from your partner, okay? But um but for some other Virgo, you want to fix your family, you want to fix your relationship with your partner, okay? Maybe you've been like staying together, being together, but both of you is like not in the same place, in the same world. You are distant. There are no flame, in there are no love, like that empty kind of relationship. And you get distracted, or maybe your partner gets distracted. Is what strange for? Yeah, you are like, you wanting, okay? um you were you need to, like, really, you really need to think about this whole situation. You really have to ask yourself what you truly want, okay? Not because of what people think, not because what other want you to do, not because what only your desire, only the last, like, you really need to see through, okay, what you really want, okay? because I need to, this let me know. Who is this? Oh, yeah, because you've been exhausted. You've been like everything like a heavy burden, okay? And then you were like stuck in something. Okay, for those of you Scorpio, if if you're not in the third party relationship, probably there are some stuff, okay? Some stuff that distracting you and your partner, or make some problem and make the relationship become cold, okay? Uh, and you are wanting your partner to do something with it, and then um, or maybe some of you, or probably some of you get, you know, maybe this problem, um, maybe for some Scorpio, your partner like find out about this, and they don't like they don't want to give you a second chance. But what I see here, you have to heal. You have to decide something, okay? You have to decide where you want to where you want to anchor your heart, okay? Which one? If it's not about the third party, it's about the priority, okay? You need to really ask yourself, um, really spend time to ask yourself what you want. If you feel like being trapped in the relationship, you need to like really see the situation, okay? Not like blaming each other, not like blaming what they not provide you. Uh, you have to open yourself to what you not what you does you not provide for your partner, okay? Uh, to turn the light again, to turn the love again, okay? Okay, give me the. I don't want to leave you hanging there. Okay. Yes, you have to find that. Um, you know, if you really know what you want, okay, Scorpio. If you really know what you want and you really choose what you want, not because you are feeling um you're feeling like you are afraid to to hurt other people, maybe, okay, maybe you were too obsessed of happy owning someone, or that kind of things. Maybe you keep you being secretive, or maybe you are like keeping everything into yourself, okay? You're not letting people know, you just um making them guessing, okay? Play that kind of things. They will like you will they will have the there will be a lot of misunderstanding, but I see that you are out from your kids, okay? But you're like, you need to really see the you really see and to have the right decision, okay? To have the right decision of this option. Don't let other things distracting you. Don't let other people distracting your judge your decision. You need to really see what which what person who is the one, okay? Who I mean, you need to see who deserve your love, who deserve to be with you, I mean who deserve your attention, and and If people like leaving you alone and they come and go and they don't want to make an effort, why should you? Sorry. And you really cut off all of this thing because you have to control your own, like, I'm sorry, okay, but you need to control your own evil, okay, your own beast, that things that always mislead you to somewhere, to some problem, to some difficulties, to some trouble in your life, and then really look deep inside you, so you really don't cloud it your decision with other people opinion. Don't cloud it your decision with what other think about you, because you're going to have this happiness as soon as you really take a decision, okay? Because what I see, okay, your partner love you, they still have a hope, okay, they still hope something for some Scorpio, they still hope that it can work, okay. For some of them, they just feeling trapped. Some of them, because what I see here, this some of the energy, I'm sorry, but some of the Scorpio having a third party relationship, and this sum of energy is from that two people, okay? Maybe this, okay, like they see you undecisive and they want you to pick them, and maybe they feel like they don't want to wait for you, they walk away from for you, um and they are like blaming you, okay. But what I see, but what I feel, the other person energy too, that they are wanting you to, and they have a big hope for you. So these choices, okay, you need to choose. You need to choose. Either it is about someone else or it is about the priority, okay. Um, but you want to go on with this relationship. If you really want to go on with this relationship, you have to have the strength to not only like ask your partner to change, but you also have a need to change too. And you really, if you know what you, because you cannot find the decision if you keep fighting and fighting and defending yourself, don't want to see what have been written in the wall, okay, on the wall. You have to get back into yourself and know what you want, okay, because you're going to have this and you need this fun, you need to get out from this. And Scorpio, I know that you are, you know uh maybe some of you been through something that's very tough, okay, that makes you feel so intense, that makes you put yourself in put like you are stuck in your head, okay, because you're feeling someone is abandoning you, okay. So you got to know what you want. If you want to stay and make it work. If you want to walk away, but don't like clinging without any decision, because it is not only hurting other people, but it's also hurting you. It's also make you restless. It's also make you um make a burden to you. Okay, so um that is for Scorpio. Scorpio couple. Now let's see Scorpio single. Sorry if I cough a lot, but I really want to make this video. Scorpio single. What's going on with you, Scorpio single? But not all of Scorpio having a third party, okay? It's like priority. you have this priority that you have to choose which one that you have to make. uh that decision you have to make if somebody is leaving you, okay, or letting somebody come and go from your heart. Okay, now for Scorpio single. Okay, for those of you Scorpio single, you still there are something that makes you feeling that's still bothering your head, that's still bothering your mind, that making you thinking a lot. Maybe you were dealing with somebody, okay, in the past few weeks, past few months, okay, you're dealing with somebody very charming, very wonderful, but they are like only just like they're not giving you what you want, okay, they are not giving you the love that you expect. It's like, yeah, you want this love, but it's like this person is make you feel like you are this person makes you feel like you are feeling this, feeling this love alone, okay? For some of you single, probably there are somebody playing with your heart, okay? Maybe because of this person, good on talking, good on what very charming, and then you were thinking about this person, okay? Maybe this person still in your life, but they are not really like um really there for, you know really there to stay, okay? And it's really like making you crazy. Yeah. Oof. You want, okay, some of you Virgo, what I see here, okay, some of you probably dealing with someone, and then you expect them to, like, maybe they are like having that sweet sweet words, sweet promises, sweet, everything is sweet, okay, and you drawn to them, and you want this relationship, uh you want to take this relationship into the next level, and you're trying to make them, um you want to try to get them, to make them yours, okay? I mean, to take this this person into a relationship, okay? Or maybe somebody is feeling that um you were offering them a relationship, but actually you're not, okay? But what I see is you were, or maybe you are still waiting, you were waiting for some news from someone. Maybe you were walking away from somebody else, and you want them to apologize, okay? But they're not coming. Or maybe you were walk away from someone else's life, okay? What I see, that like you wanting something. Some of you Scorpio, you want to take this, okay? Maybe somebody approaching you, maybe there are somebody that you close to, and you were trying, or maybe somebody who are so charming to you, who are feel and seem so and loving to you, but they are like doing that to every other people maybe, and it's really like driving you crazy, and maybe you want to take this relationship to another level, to be in the relationship. Okay, I'm sorry, this is for single. Maybe you were like starting to know each other, and then you get into so into them, but you know they're like a player like that, and you want to take this um like more than friend, you want to be in relationship, okay? But you are not um but you finally know that they are not, okay? They are not, and you were trying to like trying to make them, okay, trying to own them or something like that, but you realize that it's not, you know, and maybe they are just walk away, like they are like playing around, and you're not, like you are taking a decision. You are taking a decision. Maybe you are just, you know, just walk away, Scorpio. Yeah, but you like stuck with this person. You feel like you are stuck with this person. You are still like back and forth with them, like you know, in other, you really get into their trap, you know, that kind of things, and you still like um because you are so into them. You really want them to to be with you and to take this relationship to another level. Yeah, there's too many, like too many people around them. Maybe you are dealing with another water sign, or an air, or fire sign, air sign, okay, or a Taurus. What Scorpio need to do? Yeah, Scorpio. What I see that you need to, you know, if they don't want to be with you, you got to get out from that. Don't clinging on them, okay? Especially if you know that they also like there's a lot of people around them. Yeah, you got to move away from this. You got to move away from this. If you are Scorpio, okay, dealing with the playful kind of person who just like playing around with your heart, you got to get away from that relationship, okay? I mean, from that person. So you can let other people get into your life to start a new beginning, you know, somebody who doesn't like spreading their charm to all of the people, you know. You got to like you got to let things, you know, if they don't want to be with you, you got to let them go. But maybe for some of Scorpio, for some of Scorpio, yeah, for some of Scorpio, no card, no card, card. Yeah, you got to move on, okay? Don't don't let yourself to be an option. Don't let yourself to be an option, and don't make other people being an option too. You know, but if you know, if you really want something, you want to if you really want to take uh you want to have and manifest something, like you want to have someone in relationship, you got to be like you know, you got to be sure about what you want, okay? And if you're dealing with someone who like playing around with you, who like being there and then they go and then they promise something and they cannot um fulfill their promises, you got to, you know, you got to let them go. You got to know, okay? Maybe for some of you, you have more than one people and you were like juggling between them, okay? But like none of them is wanting to take this this into a serious relationship, okay? Like you were doing with the player here, Scorpio. And you need to take a decision. You need to take an act, okay? You have to decide to, don't let other people play around with your heart. Don't let other people just playing around with you. If they don't want to be in the relationship, but if you want to have fun, have fun. But what I see here, you want that person, but they don't have the same intention like you. They just like one like being with you when they want to be with you, and they have they flee after that. So you have to make your decision. This is a wake up call. Come on, Scorpio. Get away from that person if they just playing around with you. Okay, so this is for Scorpio single. Okay, so this universe bless you, bless your love life, bless your heart, bless your family, bless your uh relationship, and I see you next month.